Why would you say that they're attaching females' faces? Can you give me an example besides Kamala?
Yeah,
Can you give me another?
Sure.
Actually, that goes into real quick before you do that.
Yeah.
All right. Should women vote? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Everybody says yes? Agrees?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, she
This
said no.
world will be a mess.
Hold on, ladies. Hold on. Raise of hands.
Participation
Should women vote? Should women vote? Raise of
And
hands.
empowerment.
Okay. Everybody thinks they should vote except for okay. Who are you voting for then? Let's see
I
where
don't
everybody
vote.
stands.
I don't vote, so
Yo, what the
I
fuck?
really wouldn't vote.
If you had, okay, hold on.
I would vote. I would
If you had to
vote
vote for somebody,
Yeah, if you had to vote, who would you
I
vote
don't-
for?
Yeah.
Joe Biden.
I'm leaving.
I wasn't ready for
I
that
honestly
one.
want to go.
You know, he's old. Like
I know. I'm tired.
I
All right,
respect
who-
the man.
Who are you voting for?
I don't vote.
Yeah, but you just said women should vote. So
I believe anybody who's into politics that they should have the power to vote, but I'm not really into that.
if you had to vote, who would you vote for?
I don't know currently.
All right.
I wish we had better options.
What
But
about
Yeah.
you?
Given between the two choices, I
Yes.
would say Jill Stein. But anyways, given the two choices, as a woman living in the United States, I would pick Kamala Harris.
Okay. What about you?
I would also pick Kamala.
All right. What about you?
I want to pick Stein just because she's for
Given the two
peace.
choices between Trump and Kamala, who
Wait,
would
but
you
we're
pick?
not giving the two choices.
Are we not?
No,
We
those are the
You're
two
given-
choices pretty much.
When you go to the
Question.
voting
Back, there's
poll,
no
Right.
you can
At the
vote for
voting
Green
poll, you can
Party.
vote for whoever
I
you
want
want.
to vote for
But
Green
at the same
Party.
time, between a choice of two
Yeah,
evils,
let's talk about
of
real,
both, like
real
choose
choices.
one.
So yeah, which of the two would you vote for? Just out of yeah, the two.
Out of the two, I'm not voting. I'm not going
If
to
you
give
had to
either
pick
one of
one.
them.
No,
You have to
it's
pick.
the same part. It's the same thing.
I'm not
On a different
I'm not
coin.
going to do that.
But did you just say women should vote?
Yeah.
They absolutely should vote, and I would do the Green Party. That is all I'm doing. I'm not voting for one or the
You know, I
outside of the
kinda-
Democratic
listen.
and Republican Party.
I understand this because I'm not voting. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna vote for
we
either
just go
one.
around real
Yeah.
fast. And then what about you? You said women shouldn't vote, right? Are you gonna vote?
No.
Okay. What about you?
Green Party.
Are you
I-
just following her?
No, I'm not following anybody. I said that already. I was the first to say it, actually.
All right.
I feel like
If you had to vote-
Kamala. No.
Yeah. Which of the two would you go with that are actually real candidates?
No, when you go to the voting poll, you can.
Do you
vote for
prefer?
Green
Do you
Party.
prefer between Kamala and Trump? Do you have a preference?
It's the same.
You
like,
see him as the
coin,
same. I
but,
see him
like,
as the same.
What
different-
is worse than the
Okay,
other?
I see
but
Different sides of the same
who
coin.
would you
If
lean
you had to
towards
pick
more?
one, yeah. If you had to pick one,
As a woman
Who'd
of
you
color,
pick?
who would
Yeah.
you lean towards more?
yeah,
What
who'd
does that have
you
to do
pick?
with
It has nothing
anything?
No,
to do
I'm
with
just saying,
it.
like, you obviously want something from this election, right?
All right, here's a. Would you care if Trump won? What
I
about
wouldn't
you?
give a
I'm
fuck.
leaving.
You don't give a fuck.
I wouldn't give a fuck because if Kamala won, it's like same shit. It's like
Yeah.
they're not. It's just puppeteers. Like, and
Yeah.
then there's gerrymandering. There's so many shit going on. Like whatever's supposed to
I
happen.
don't know. Because of Project 2025, I will not support Trump.
what?
Is there
Wait a
any-
minute.
Wait a minute.
Is there
Let's talk.
is there anything about Trump that you find offensive or
He's a clown.
does he offend you in any kind of way or?
You don't want me to talk about this. I was told I was not allowed to say what I want to say.
I just gave you the chance to.
No,
pick
I
who
can't
you're
bring
gonna
it up
pick.
because he said the words that I'm not allowed to say until after 12.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Palestine
You
and
don't
the-
want that. You don't
Okay.
want
All
the
right, let me make it
I have
easy
one
for you.
example.
Let me make it easy for you.
Because you have to make it easy.
Yeah.
I was just finding a personal example where I can
Yeah.
actually be offended. I can't be offended if it's not personal for me.
Sure.
So, I mean, my country's Haiti. He said it was a shithole country, but it's
That's-
the reason. But
yeah,
the
that's fair.
embargo
That's fair.
placed on
That's
Haiti
fair.
is the reason it's a shithole country.
I'm
So,
yeah.
All right, what about you? Who are you voting for, Miss Peru?
Kamala Harris.
Okay. And then what about you?
100%. Arriba las mujeres.
Kamala. Okay.
Yes.
Now, for the girls that are undecided, you guys are just gonna go Green Party, I guess. or
Green.
Whatever.
If I was gonna vote, I would vote Trump. I'm probably the only person on here that would say that.
Would anybody here vote for Trump? Nobody. Okay.
If I was forced to, like at gunpoint, and I
wanna
had to
know,
choose someone,
What if you were forced?
if I was forced, right?
It's less shitty.
Because look, Trump's a Zionist.
Yep.
I don't support Trump. I'll never tell anyone to vote for Trump. But if I had to vote for someone, I think I would vote for Trump. And it's not even necessarily because I think he's better in terms of policy or whatever. I just think that I see the whole system is rallying behind Kamala right now. and it's kind of a little bit scary,
She's
you know.
playing
I
both
get that.
sides,
I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
get that.
honestly,
Yeah.
I'd rather take like the real devil than the fake devil. you
Because
understand?
I don't actually not particularly, I don't like Kamala. I work
At
in the
all.
cannabis industry.
Yeah.
Kamala is like the biggest narc in politics right
Yeah.
now. So it's a little awkward being given the choices that I'm given.
So why are you
but-
voting for her then?
Because I too don't believe in voting third party. I think that it's throwing your
It's
vote
a
away.
lesser of two evils, to be honest.
Okay, what specifically in her policies make you say I'm going to vote for her over Trump?
You know, I got to be honest because she's not Trump.
She's very listed in
That was the
the
realest she ever said the whole night. Yo, by the way, I agree with you 100%. I think it's both sides of the same coin. But to your response, it is rigged. So no matter what happens, it is.
That's
rigged.
what I'm saying. So what's the point? Like, you
Yeah,
vote
I
for
feel
my
like they're
Green
just
Party in peace.
puppets
It's all
for
a
both
psyop.
of the parties.
It's all planned.
Yeah.
Like everything is like it's like a fucking video game.
But you know what's funny? You mentioned that it's because you don't like Trump, and that's the majority of women's vote towards Kamala is because they don't like Trump.
But a dislike of Trump is a little reductionist, you know? Like, I really, really think that Trump is one of the worst politicians.
Could somebody name one of Kamala's policies?
And that's my problem with her.
I mean, one of Kamala's policies from this administration,
Yeah.
the Inflation Reduction Act,
Okay, one more.
the
just asked for
Bipartisan
one.
Infrastructure Act.
Wait, 3 more.
Wait. Okay. That's good. One more.
Fuck.
Well, once she.
I'm impressed, girl. I'm impressed. Thank you.
Well, the point is that like nobody really knows her policies. They just know what she's saying. That
Exactly.
sounds
I
good.
feel like-
Well, to be
100%.
fair, she's a vice president. You know, like when you're talking about the progress
think
of this
that's an excuse.
administration. Well, what is the progress of the vice president?
I just feel like there's so much going on in the world, which I won't speak on specifically, but for you to have Megan Thee Stallion performing when there's real things to speak about
Yeah,
is kind of
true.
Yeah.
bullshit. What the fuck are you going?
So
Twerking.
WAP.
Like, what the hell is going on?
respect
Like,
that. I can
and
respect that.
as a black woman, that's just not what I depicted
So
on
hold
my
on.
first
For those of
email.
you that are voting for Kamala Harris, I just want to ask you a question. Do you not care about World War III? Does it not matter to you?
I mean, ultimately, I feel like we're not
We all
left with
care.
a lot of decisions to make.
I
but
left
we're
the
not in
country.
Like, what are we
charge.
supposed to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
if you don't want to? If you don't want Trump to
Put
win,
girls
who
to
should
war.
you vote
Put
for?
girls
You
to
know,
war.
you know what, you know what this country,
Give us the
you know what this country can do.
Give the draft.
If we had a 20% turnout, that would collapse the system. If people just stayed home and didn't vote, that's all you have to do is just not do it.
So everybody stay
It's really
home and
bullshit.
don't vote. Let's do this together.
That would
So
would.
then why even have the
I
amendment?
just feel
that's
like
the
that's
only way-
weaponized incompetence.
That's the
Yeah.
only way for change to ever happen in this country.
That just feels
we
like
should vote for
weaponized
you. What are you
incompetence on a
running?
macro
Wouldn't that
level,
just
does
give
it
more
not?
power?
When are you running? Because I feel like I'd vote for you.
I'd vote for you.
I honestly would.
I'm flattered, but listen, I would never be allowed to run. That's the
Why
thing.
not?
Because the current system doesn't allow for real opposition. It doesn't allow for actual people who stand on anything except serving the
Abiding
status quo.
by exactly what the fuck
Exactly.
is
So
going
that's
on.
why you're still stuck in between a Republican and
Right, but
Democratic Party and choosing
but
a
listen,
puppet between the two.
instead of buying into the scam and voting for Kamala and thinking, oh, Kamala this, Kamala that, what you could at least do is prepare yourself for the readiness to accept the collapse of the system, which is inevitable, by the way.
But I think you
But
can
how
do
are they
both.
trying? How are they trying to prolong it? Well, I'll tell you the
Are you
strategy.
saying the collapse of democracy specifically?
The collapse of the current U.S. regime and this, we're 30 trillion in debt. It's totally unsustainable.
Right, and that's the reason for the collapse because
Yeah,
the
it's
money.
it's
It's all about money
the
at the end of the
simplest way
day.
to put it, right? But here's the thing: what are they doing to buy themselves time? They're capturing people's minds mentally, and they're exploiting the resentment thing between men and women. And so Kamala is this figurehead. And listen, all women and men, it's just a universal thing. They have personal resentments and grievances toward the other sex. Why? Because of their actual experiences. Everyone has an ex. Everybody has this, some relationships problem. Maybe they have some other
it's
problem.
inherent in a
It's inherent. It's
society.
well, no, it's human nature.
Now you got you.
It's human nature that men and women will develop some kind of degree of resentment based on their relationship history and whatever, right?
Yeah, regardless.
Well, that's the thing. That doesn't need to become that huge. It's just, it's always going to be there. So what the system is doing is it's exploiting that, particularly among young women, and it's making Trump the face of your ex-boyfriend. It's making him the face of all the men you've ever resented in your life who are preventing everything from you, and Kamala the face of the savior and of empowerment of all women.
Let me ask a real question.
And it's,
quick
it's,
question
it's,
for
a
you.
total, it's a total
Let me
scam.
ask-
all a distraction.
Ladies, would it be fair to say that a lot of you guys are picking Kamala Harris because she affords more reproductive rights? Is that would that be fair to say?
Honestly, no.
That's
I
one
would
of
say
the
not
reasons?
only Kamala's a moderate, Joe's a moderate. None of them
Okay.
give a shit about my
is a big part of it,
uterus.
but is a big part of it because of they're more lax,
Not only
I guess, on
reproductive
I
reproductive.
don't
rights,
think
but
that she's gonna
female-
lock in on reproductive rights. So I guess not, because I don't think
don't
that
think
she's
so?
gonna lock in on that. No, but I think that
That's been her
voting
main
Trump.
campaigning.
But she
point,
doesn't
though.
have that much
Her
power.
reproductive rights,
Yeah, they
like
literally-
codifying Roe v. Wade. I don't think they're gonna do
I mean,
it.
she's not all of Congress.
Like she says that, but Joe Biden said that too, that they were going to codify Roe v.
Yeah.
Wade, and they didn't.
Yeah, like they've been campaigning on that.
Exactly. So I just don't think it's going to
I
happen.
feel like everything
So
that
why-
she's saying
why
is
vote
for the
for her then?
vote.
because I'm trying to pick the lesser of two evils. I don't believe in not voting, and I don't believe in voting Green Party, or third party in general.
And
so
then so for the rest of you, would it be fair to say that you guys are voting more because of reproductive reasons? Because of reviews on reproductive rights? She's more lax, part of it?
Or
No,
what makes
I
her the
would say
lesser
I'm the
evil?
same thing with Gia. I'm the same thing with Gia
Lesser
saying that
So
it's
what makes her
lesser than
lesser?
an evil.
What makes her lesser?
Hold on, real quick. In your opinion, is he a bad person, Trump?
yes,
A criminal? Bad
yes,
person?
Yes.
yes.
That's what it is, bro.
He's a felon.
He's been painted as
But
the
he is
bad
a felon,
person.
He's
though.
a felon.
All right, I got one last question
And
for
a
the girls.
rapist.
What's more important?
Sorry, grape.
Yeah, he's still definitely a
what's more,
molester. He takes advantage
okay,
of-
just be quiet for 2 seconds. What's more important, reproductive rights or foreign conflict? I'll ask you this. What's more important?
Reproductive rights is a human right, so I would say that's definitely a
I'm
Can
major.
she
sorry,
answer?
that's
Can she answer real fast?
Say it, babe.
Yeah. Which one is more important, foreign conflict or reproductive rights?
Reproductive rights.
Okay. What about you?
Reproductive right.
Okay. What about you?
Reproductive rights.
Sure. What about you?
Don't do it, girl.
No, let her answer.
I see you cooking.
What the
Like,
hell?
do we go to war or do
let
we
her
have
answer.
abortions?
Foreign conflict or reproductive
What's more
rights?
important, honestly? I would say foreign conflict because war.
Based.
Okay. What about you?
Don't get mad at me, but foreign conflict.
You think foreign conflict is more important than reproductive rights?
Well, she understands.
Her money.
No, it's just
Her
listen. I'll
background,
tell
bro.
you one thing. Not even that. I personally don't get mad at me, women. I've seen a lot of women that are clients of mine that literally get an abortion every other fucking month,
We know.
and it's a sin. And I understand that. Please don't get mad
Oh,
at
let
me,
me the
women.
other
I'm
girls. Let me get real
pro-female. I love
fast.
y'all.
Let me get everybody else. Reproductive rights or
But
foreign
I have to
conflict?
finish my point.
Okay. Reproductive rights.
Reproductive rights.
Foreign conflict.
Why do you say foreign conflict?
Because I just believe with the wars and everything.
Hundreds of
that-
thousands of people dying.
Okay. What about you?
Millions.
Foreign conflicts or reproductive rights? What's more important,
This too
in your
hard.
opinion?
Too hard, bro.
I think Joe Biden already clarified that reproductive rights
Okay.
should be
Reproductive
like
rights.
one
Okay.